All right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So if you hold XRP, this is the ultimate opportunity of all time. And I know this is pretty ridiculous wearing this headset right now for this video, but you guys can see from my point of view what we're looking at right here and how we're gonna make these videos more dynamic for you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump on the screen with you right now and we're gonna show you what's happening in the crypto market right now. We're gonna be comparing the Bitcoin price chart to XRP so you guys can see what is about to happen next for XRP. And also we need to talk about what JP Morgan posted on their website about the ISO 20022 migration and what that means for the XRP price chart coming up in March, and more specifically towards the end of this year in 2024. So comment 777 if you're feeling blessed. Comment 777 if you're feeling bullish, and let's run it. Getting hyped up right now, $51,000, 555. Comment 555 if you're feeling blessed. Seeing magic numbers everywhere. Bitcoin sitting upwards of 51K. XRP still 54 cents. When is XRP going to break out? I'm going to cover all of this in this video that you guys need to know because XRP's breakout is going to be contingent on a few things here. And so let's bring them up and let's talk about what's coming next, because Bitcoin currently has never been this bullish. And for the first time ever, Bitcoin is deviating from the 4-year cycle by closing a weekly candle above the 618 retracement level before the halving event. And in previous videos, we talked about how Bitcoin did a 618 and then, saw a massive sell-off going into the halving. And then after the halving took place, then we saw a massive price appreciation. And so this time, Bitcoin went up to a 618, a little micro correction, but then the price is currently above a 618 retracement as we head to a 702. And the best part about this deviation is it's a bullish one, with a rise in demand amongst institutional investors and the supply on exchanges going down. Coinbase at its lowest point, since 2015. So everyone is feeling bullish. Now, with Bitcoin compared to XRP, we need to look at a few different things here, because if we zoom out on XRP to Bitcoin's price chart, we can see a few different things here taking place in comparison to Bitcoin. Because when XRP, has seen a sell-off and Bitcoin is going up, well, on the bottom of the screen right here, you can see XRP to Bitcoin. XRP goes down when Bitcoin is going up. And so we see this support level right here back since July of 2014 that XRP, the Bitcoin price chart, has rebounded off of multiple times. And so we're gearing up to come back down to this support level here soon. If we make it all the way down here, this would be the best possible time and the best possible opportunity to start considering adding XRP to your radar. Now, I'm not going to tell you when to buy XRP or to sell XRP. We don't provide financial advice in our videos. It's just educational purposes only. And anytime I bring up the charts with you guys, it's to show you different viewpoints and different indicators to show you what's possible, and then what you choose to do is up to you. But if we look right here, we can see Bitcoin was in a bear market after the high of December 2013, about $1,100. Bitcoin was selling off from there, and XRP, saw a sell-off as well too. However, when we look and compare to Bitcoin on XRP's price chart and XRP to Bitcoin, you can see we were all the way down here, and XRP was drastically underperforming Bitcoin prior to this vertical dashed yellow line that you can see right here in July of 2014. And so at that period, it was a good time to be getting out of Bitcoin right here based on the chart, and to be getting into XRP right here when XRP was at 0.002. That was a low point for XRP, because as you guys can see, we rallied on out of here and XRP pulled a 9x from that period right here, whereas Bitcoin during that same time frame saw a sell-off of what looked like Bitcoin dropped 49%, almost 50%. And then shortly after that, Bitcoin dropped 77%. So if you would have had $100,000 in Bitcoin and you were just holding during the whole bear market, people say it's safer to hold Bitcoin during a bear market. Not really. Not if Bitcoin's seen a sell-off of 77%. You're better off just holding cash, or in this scenario, you're better off holding XRP. Because if you were to buy XRP at this period on this vertical yellow line right here with $100,000, during December of 2014, later that year, that $100,000 would have been worth $900,000. And so in this video, you guys are going to see why it's advantageous to watch all the way to the end, to pay attention to what's going to happen next, because I'm going to show you exactly what's going to happen next, and it will blow your mind, because a lot of people are pissed off at XRP right now, and they're about to get even more pissed off. But the people who watch this video are the ones who are going to be rewarded, and they're going to be not just excited, right? Because I don't want to just hype you up with excitement here. I want to get you, if you do get excited, it's based on facts. But when you do trade, you trade based on logic, okay? And you trade based on facts. And then you can get excited here and there if the logic is up to back it up. And that's what we're doing. We're backing it up here. So XRP pulled a 9x, 900%. Bitcoin dropped 77% to the bottom, whereas XRP was rallying. Now, of course, XRP saw a sell-off after that. And if we go back here, the next period that we're going to look at, when XRP came all the way back down to this upward trending support line right here compared to Bitcoin, was in March of 2017. Now, if we look at Bitcoin to the US dollar at the top leading into March of 2017, XRP was seeing one final shakeout event where it dropped from 0.009, almost a penny, all the way down to 0.005. We even wicked all the way down here at 0.003, and XRP saw a drop while Bitcoin was seeing a rally. And so there's periods where it's good to be in Bitcoin, and there's periods where it's better to be in XRP. And so we need to look at when those periods are. So we saw a sell-off of about 47% for XRP down to these levels right here, whereas Bitcoin was seeing a rally from this period. When XRP was seeing this sell-off, Bitcoin saw a rally upwards of 99%. So you would have 2x your money being in Bitcoin at this period. But as you guys can see, Bitcoin topped out right here in March of 2017 at $1,300. And we saw a correction take place of 22 days where it dropped 30%. And so that 30% correction was a healthy correction because after that, we went bullish for Bitcoin. But as you can see, after this was the best possible point to be in XRP because XRP went from 0.005 right here in March of 2017 to upwards of 7 cents. And so immediately, after this period right here, it pulled an 11x, 1000%, whereas Bitcoin saw a sell-off of 30%. And then XRP surged all the way upwards of 34 cents after that. And then I'll share with you what happened in a little bit there. So if we go back to the chart here, well, XRP was at this support. If you would have bought XRP, you would have 11x your money after that, okay? You would have turned $100,000 into what? 1.1 million. So you might want to watch this video for the rest of this. The next point we're going to look at is the 6th of December of 2017, when the price compared to Bitcoin, XRP's performance came all the way back down to the support. It even looked like it wicked below this, but we're just going to look at the support because we've seen us rebound off of it 1, 2, and now 3 times since 2014. So as you can see at the top of the screen, Bitcoin to the US dollar price chart, Bitcoin had rallied up into this point right here of about $17,000. And right when XRP had bottomed out relative to Bitcoin in December of 2017 at this upward trending support line right here on the XRP to the Bitcoin price chart, well, Bitcoin rallied another 26%, whereas XRP rallied up from 24 cents to over $3+, pulled a 1,300%, which was a 13x for XRP. So if you would have bought an XRP right here and sold your Bitcoin, you could have done a 13x in just a matter of 23 days in less than a month. So even if you missed the majority of the bull run, if you would have just timed this, you could have made a killing. Now, looking again at the XRP to the Bitcoin price chart, the next point that XRP came back down was January of 2021 to this upward trending support line on the XRP to the Bitcoin price chart. So similar to what happened prior to that 2017 bull run, Bitcoin was on a rally again. Bitcoin had passed the previous all-time high. It was upwards of $30,000. And then once XRP bottomed out in comparison to Bitcoin, that was post-lawsuit, because as you can see here, XRP was trying to rally with Bitcoin since November 2020. Right here, XRP went up to 81 cents. And then we saw a massive sell-off and a shakeout event for XRP compared to Bitcoin. But then XRP was down to 21 cents right here. Bitcoin rallied up a little bit further after this horizontal yellow line right here. It rallied up about 50 more percent, but then it took another 35 days before it passed $41,000 to eventually go to the all-time high. Whereas XRP just continued to march higher during the bull run regardless of the lawsuit. So the lawsuit was the wild card because it did suppress the price, but we still performed an 800% or an 8x for XRP. So if you would have bought XRP right here at this upward trending support line compared to Bitcoin when XRP was drastically underperforming compared to Bitcoin, then every single time it's proven to be a smart move, because after January of 2021, well, then Bitcoin only performed another 133%, whereas XRP rallied up over 800%, which is an 8x after this point. So where are we right now and what's about to happen next that you need to be prepared for? As you guys can see right here, there's this support zone that I just showed you several times back in 2014 of July, February of 2017, and then we had December and January of 2021, and we're just above it right now. So to the downside, XRP to Bitcoin could underperform in the short term to the midterm, leading towards, Bitcoin's halving even after Bitcoin's halving. So this year is going to be the year of Bitcoin, but when we see XRP come within this zone of support right here, that is when I personally am going to be sounding the alarm for you guys for XRP to the Bitcoin price chart. So when we look at XRP to the US dollar price chart, what does that mean for the price of XRP? Well, if we're not there yet, that simply means that XRP is most likely to underperform compared to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is going to overperform in the short term. So it makes sense right now to be holding some Bitcoin. And when that flip takes place and XRP bottoms out to Bitcoin, it makes sense to pivot into XRP, because then XRP will rally from there. So right now, people are saying XRP is dead. XRP is just in hibernation right now because they still need to settle the lawsuit. They need to pay a certain dollar amount to the SEC on whatever they agree on. And until then, XRP's price is more than likely going to continuously trend down. Now, right here, you can see this upward trending support right here since March of 2020. It bounced off of it in December of 2020. You can see we rode alongside it since June of 2022 to March of 2023. We deviated above it as we tried to break out post lawsuit decision, where XRP is declared not a security on the secondary market. Sure enough, XRP rallies up 93 cents, but then immediately the price sees a sell-off while, Bitcoin, the rest of crypto market starts to rally. So obviously XRP's price is suppressed until some key critical things happen in the market that I'm going to be sharing towards the end of this video with ISO 222. Now XRP is just staying within the symmetrical triangle right here. And the zone that I'm watching for XRP to underperform compared to Bitcoin with XRP's final shakeout event to take place is anywhere between, 41, 42 cents all the way upwards of 50 cents right here. So what I would expect to happen over the next few months for XRP is for XRP to slowly grind to the downside and to see a sell-off and to stay within this range right here. But eventually, towards middle to tail end of 2024, I would expect there to be a breakout for XRP and for us to do something like this, and then ultimately a massive candle to come in at some point towards the tail end of this year, early 2025 potentially. I would expect something like this to take place. So I don't care whether XRP goes down in the short term, sideways in the short term, up. This is a long-term hold for me. What I am preparing for is I'm preparing for the inevitable. Now, what is the inevitable? It's massive adoption from the banks of the ISO 222 standard. So they are migrating to this new messaging standard for payments. And this payment messaging standard is the medium by which transactions take place around the world. And it's changing drastically for major banks. And the rollout of ISO 222, a universal digital language that has been designed to meet the needs of modern banking, has been taking place for several years. They've been working on this behind the scenes, but there's still many financial institutions who are yet to adopt this shared code because it takes time. 2023, is a milestone year for the rollout. Okay, ISO 222 will become the standard for cross-border payments and cash reporting starting, this was back in March of 2023. And after this date, the previous MT messaging standard will be supported for backward compatibility purposes only, making it important that your business and other businesses can integrate and run ISO 222 in the coming months. So JP Morgan is equipped with end-to-end processing and ISO Client Resource Center and solutions to aid institutions into staying ahead of the upcoming changes. And here's a key thing that they posted on their website. By 2025, ISO will be the common language of the global financial industry. And so they're saying we recommend onboarding the standard sooner to take advantage of benefits. Now, JP Morgan Chase said the same thing. When I was in Dubai, this was happening while I was out there, and they had the Ripple Swell conference at the same time that XRP got the green light for the Dubai Financial Services Authority. And so the test and the launch of this process is getting ready to be ready by 2025 as all these banks start to implement this. Now, here's the key to understand is which projects are ISO compliant. Here's a list of them, guys. XRP, number one. Then you have ADA, Cardano, Quant, QNT, Algorand, ALGO, Stellar's XLM, Hedera, Hashgraph, HBAR, IOTA, XDC Network. So we've been talking about these projects on this channel. I've been hyper-focused on XRP, but if you watched any of my previous videos, you know that the smartest move that billionaires make is they never invest more than they can afford to lose in one project. The old saying goes, never put your eggs in one basket. They diversify, right? So they diversify, number two, and that way you can have preservation of wealth. Diversification is the key to preservation, and they never get emotionally attached to any one specific project, or they never get emotionally attached to the gains or the losses. They're indifferent. So if you're diversified amongst these projects right here, you can't go wrong, because by 2025, when Swift and when these banks start coming out with more news, guys, which projects do you think will pump? Which projects do you think will do well? These projects right here will do well. Common sense. But common sense isn't so common anymore. So if we look at this $7 sticker photo right here, we can see the game plan for a lot of this. For Ripple's Interledger Protocol, you can see XLM, Stellar's Consensus Protocol, Hedera Hashgraph. Their governing council is absolutely massive. I don't really hold too much IOTA because I'm more bullish on like XDC, XLM, HBAR, Algorand, Quant, and XRP. But IOTA's doing some big stuff as well too. Cardano's doing some big stuff, but I do personally hold the most XRP out of all of these guys. And when we look at the Bank for International Settlements, their working papers talking about trust bridges and money flows. This was put out in 2023 when the ISO standard and that news was coming out about the migration. If we go to their glossary, it says XRP, crypto asset by Ripple. We also look down here, they say 3 models arise: a private settlement asset and marketplace such as Ripple's XRP, an open source marketplace such as Stellar Foundations, or more specifically DeFi networks, and a marketplace and settlement asset based on unbacked crypto assets such as Strike, which leverages Bitcoin and the Lightning Network. However, a public solution, has key advantages such as tackling the coordination problem around centralizing participation, liquidity provision, offering clear and trusted governance and operational stability, and providing full compatibility with financial integrity standards. And so they're going to be integrating with multiple different things. It's not just one product. It's very similar to how when you look at the computer industry, guys, you see like Microsoft and you see Apple. It doesn't mean that because all these companies are partnering with Microsoft that Apple's going to be put out of business, and vice versa. It doesn't mean because all these companies are partnering with Apple and they're using Apple's apps and technology that Microsoft will be put out of business. There's enough space for both. And so for people who are saying well, what's going to happen to XRP if they're partnering, this company's partnering with XDC? There's enough room for both, or XLM, or HBAR, or Algorand. So they're all going to be integrated in their own shape or form within the space. And all you have to do is just be ready for it. You have to be in the sea. You have to have passive income so you can be able to back up the truck for the dip. And you have to understand key critical points on the chart that I'm showing you right now for when reversals are going to take place for XRP when we compare it to the Bitcoin price chart. So when we look back here, back to February of 2017 to March, where we're at right now reminds me something similar to this, where we just saw XRP bleed out while Bitcoin was making new highs, and then eventually XRP snapped and nobody could control it. So if you guys want to know when to be able to spot periods like this, and also when to be able to spot other projects that have yet to take out, so you can stay at the forefront of the news, because we research these markets every single day, 7 days a week. So that way you can be a productive member of society and you can watch these videos, because we're crypto degenerates here and we can help you make money, because together we're going camping on the beaches of the moon. If you want to get this news first and be at the forefront and discover our top altcoin picks first and get our top trade ideas, also get early bird access to our crypto education platform first when that's released, where you don't need any previous crypto trading experience, go to bullrunners.com right now. Click the button on the page, put in your best email address. You'll be instantly subscribed to our daily video newsletter, and we're going to give you the best to help you prepare for the worst that's yet to come in this economy. You'll get access to our inner circle and our crypto education platform when that's released. And together, you know what we're doing, guys. We're going camping on the beaches of the moon. So I will see you on the next video. I will see you on bullrunners.com. As always, you know what to do. Stay bullish.